punishment by death is rampant throughout Europe. Two women are being put to the test of life and death. It's such a realistic portrayal that it's hard to believe. The two sisters are known as the true immortals. With their ancient and mysterious immortality, they have fought for centuries to protect the mortal world, often on horseback and in battle. Jealous and punished for their immortality, the two were imprisoned in a cave as evil demons. Unlocked, her sister Karen was forced away by two large men. The giant iron cage in front of her terrified her, but no amount of resistance or struggle would help, and she could not escape the fate of the cage, and was finally thrown into the bottomless Arctic Ocean. The way she was tortured was akin to purgatory. Even with the power of unlimited resurrection, Karen is still suffering from the pain, while her lucky sister Anna escapes with her life. The sisterly love is indelible. Anna traveled all the way across the ocean to find her sister, but it seems to be too difficult. Centuries have passed, and her sister's whereabouts are still unknown. Anna and 3 other immortals form the Justice Squad. As time changes and smartphones are born, the identity of the immortals will be exposed, making it difficult for the villains to guard against them. Historical images from 100 years ago reveal the top-secret identity of Anna the Immortal, who has set up all sorts of traps under the pretext of rescuing children. Life can't wait. The 4 of them are like the echoes of salvation, swinging their swords and taking down the soldiers soundly. As the men went deeper into the enemy's interior, the dazzling headlights instantly interfered with their vision. In an instant, down scenes of machine guns were transformed into life-saving killing weapons. Countless black-clothed assassins with black cloths appeared around them. Hundreds of bullets turned the men into a hornet's nest. As shell casings fell, the 4-member team lay dead in the rain of bullets. After the other side determined that they had lost their vital signs, they were about to close the team. Anna's dilated pupils gradually contracted and recovered, and the wounds of the other teammates were slowly healing. The 4 of them, having regained their lives, were not submissive in the face of the many enemies, and they tried their best to counterattack. Naturally, they would not be merciful. Anna took out her weapon and swung her sword instantly, leaving her opponent unable to fight. The enemies were not strong enough to fight and were soon eliminated by them. The alert Anna found the camera in the corner. Exposing the identity of the immortal would be a disaster. Witnessing the resurrection process with his own eyes, Tom behind the scene is ready to plan his next move. They plan to remain anonymous for 200 years, waiting until all those who know their identity are dead. On the night of their departure, strange dreams accompanied them. They had a premonition that a new race of immortals was about to appear. Mary, who appeared in the dream, was stabbed in the throat while on a mission. Mary was killed instantly in a bloody massacre. Half an hour later, a miracle happened. Mary suddenly came back from the dead. This scene stunned her comrades. Even the scars on her neck had disappeared. The world's 5th immortal was born. The news of Mary's return from the dead was all over the barracks. For the sake of profit, the officers had the evil intention of tricking Mary into going to England for human experimentation and then sent 2 of his men to arrest Mary. Luckily, Anna arrived in time and quickly knocked the 2 soldiers to the ground, then grabbed Mary's weapon and used the butt of the gun to subdue Mary. When Mary woke up, she kicked open the trunk door and rolled out of the car. Perhaps out of necessity, Anna had no choice but to pull the trigger on Mary. We're all immortals. Why are we killing each other? Anna began to feel a sense of guilt. A woman is shot in the head and falls to the ground, and when she is shot, her forehead wound recovers on its own. Anna wanted Mary to join the immortals. Mary couldn't accept the fact that there was such a big difference. When she realized that Anna was an immortal, Mary vomited in disgust. As the new blood of the Forever People, after gathering with the other members of the team, she realized that the rest of the men had lived for 2 centuries and that the 5-member team was assembled in order to keep the peace. As team leader, Anna knows her mission well, yet their immortality will eventually be lost. She recalls a battle several centuries ago in which her comrades were unable to recover from the loss of their immortality. In all worlds, those with immortality are served by mortals as the embodiment of evil. 500 years ago, Anna's sister Karen was caged and thrown into the bottomless ocean, where she still suffers from death and resurrection. Mary, who did not want to be a member of the immortal race in the first place, is even more resistant to the idea and even wants to quit the race. Just as Anna was about to counsel her, a group of masked killers with guns quietly approached. When Anna and Mary realized the danger, it was too late. One of their teammates was blown to pieces and the other disappeared at the same time. Luckily, the team's bodies are slowly recovering. Tom's despicable assassination tactics completely enrage Anna. As an undead warrior who has been through 3,000 years of battles and has more than enough combat experience. She single-handedly wiped out the enemy's entire team. Although Anna escaped, the other two teammates were taken to the laboratory. After the RD staff's argument, they discovered the ultimate secret of the immortal man. The chief of the company was sure that this chemical research would bring them great wealth, because the development of the immortality drug would make them eligible for the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. At that moment, Anna realized that the wounds from the fight had not recovered. Losing her immortality would be a disaster, but the brutal truth did not defeat her strong heart. Her teammates, who had fought together for 500 years, were being tested in human experiments. They have identified the other side's base camp. But Mary, the good-hearted one, is backing out. She's attached to her family and doesn't want to kill too many ordinary people. It's not a good idea to force herself on them, so Anna gives Mary a gun for protection. When Mary leaves, she realizes it's unloaded. The pistol was given to Anna by her partner, who turned traitor in the face of profit. When Anna aimed the gun at Tom's chest, the traitor shot her in the back. In the face of money, he lost his humanity. The woman was about to kill the man behind the scene when she was shot by her companion from behind. The man then tied the woman's hand with his own. The nature of the immortals is that they can recover from wounds in a short period of time. But Anna was shot in a different way. Her former teammates betrayed her, and Anna couldn't accept the truth. A teammate who had fought together for 2 centuries was completely blinded by money and profit. He was tired of the boring life of an immortal and wanted to return to normalcy with the help of the technology of a scientific research company. When he realized that Anna had not recovered from her wounds, he was overcome with remorse. At that moment, the president of the research company and a group of armed men broke in. In order to conduct human experimentation, they soon arrested Anna and her husband. Then they were mercilessly locked up on the other side of the lab. Mary, who had temporarily withdrawn, returned and forced Tom to reveal Anna's whereabouts, and then she went on a solo mission to rescue them. Unfortunately, she was shot down by a guard just as she was about to draw her gun. As the 5th immortal, Mary comes back to life and kicks her opponent in the face, quickly killing him. Another undead body immediately leaves her opponent defenseless. She swept through the army with one move. Although she was also shot several times, she had the ability to recover quickly to break through the encirclement, rush through several barriers, and the guards' attacks were no use. Mary entered the lab and untied Anna and released her. Anna seems to be devastated by the loss of her immortality, but Mary hopes that she can regain her strength. Because in the past few centuries, Anna has saved countless civilians in the battlefield, and all of them have become useful people for future generations. Such a glorious deed instantly restored everyone's courage and confidence. Saving the mortal world and maintaining world peace is the unchanging purpose of the world. Even though Anna has lost her immortality, she is still a fierce fighter. In the face of danger, Mary defended herself from all the bullets. Other teammates also swore to cover Anna's escape. She was always the brightest star in the battle, and she wiped out all the opponents in no time. At this moment, the president is pointing his gun at Anna. At that critical moment, Mary stepped forward to block the bullets and hugged the CEO, breaking the glass and landing on the ground. The strong impact made the CEO turn to mush. When the other teammates arrived downstairs, Mary, as an immortal, was revived. Her heroic performance made her a member of the team. However, the betrayer will be punished by 100 years of loneliness, and this embrace may be the final goodbye. He was left to drink alone. Betrayal doesn't pay off after all. When Mary returns home, she is surprised to find a strange woman in the house. She is surprised to find that she is Karen, the sister of Anna, who was thrown into the Arctic Ocean in a human cage and suffered under the sea hundreds of years ago. Will her appearance signal a repeat of the disaster? This is the 2020 American movie, The Old Guard. No matter what time period they live in, the immortals are treated as demons by humans and imprisoned in dark caves. A woman and her sister were separated 500 years ago. After centuries of fighting, the woman and the other immortals form an immortal squad to save the mortal world and keep the peace. In one of their dreams, they foretold the imminent birth of a 5th immortal. The secret of their immortality was discovered, and there was a traitor in the team. The woman and her 2 remaining teammates were captured. The 5th immortal traveled alone to the enemy base and rescued them all. The betrayer was expelled from the team and lost his immortality. This story tells us that immortality is not scary. What's scary is that no one remembers you and you have to live alone. I'm Zero Sense Film. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.